Let's face the facts, there is nothing that looks better, absolutely nothing that sounds better, and probably nothing that drives better than a classic analog Ferrari from the 90s. If you ask me, there is one thing that is struggling, and that is the lighting. Trust me, I know firsthand. When I first got my 97 Ferrari 355 almost a decade ago, one of the first things I did was upgrade the headlights with a kit from Morimoto. Just earlier this year, we swapped out the fog lights with the sealed 3s from Morimoto. Awesome upgrade. And now the time has finally come to do something about those nasty taillights on my car, which are cracked, faded, and melting. Probably the same for you, and I could not be more excited. Now, if you're into Ferraris, you may have already noticed that the design of these taillights has been inspired by the OEM taillights on a more modern Ferrari like the 488, which makes them a perfect solution to modernize the rear end on your 355, 360, 550, 575, or even an F50 without compromising the lovely work of Pininfarina. They really do look at home on the car with their red outer lens, the smoke central lens, and the textured inner optics, which is perfect because nobody likes a riced out Ferrari. For those of you who didn't know any better, honestly these could definitely pass for original equipment. Now, just like the 488, the optical light pipe that highlights the outside perimeter of each lens acts as a low intensity parking light and a high intensity brake light, which illuminates in red. The middle section acts as the turn signal and the hazard light, and that illuminates in amber. And the center of each tail light is a high intensity reverse light, which of course lights up in white. It is crazy bright. Now, as I said, these fit a number of beloved Ferraris from the mid to late 90s. They're a direct bolt-on fitment on these cars too, because they use all of the stock mounting points and really shouldn't take more than an hour or two to install all 4 tail lights, since the original ones can be removed with just a few thumb screws. Super easy. In terms of wiring and installation, the Morimoto taillights are designed to work without any modifications to the wiring as well. They'll plug and play with the factory connectors for the stock lights, and each set includes these cool signal splitters too, which basically allow each pair of lights on each side of the car to work in unison. So you have 2 brake lights, 2 turn signals, 2 reverse lights, etc. on each side of the car, rather than just one acting as the turn signal and the other one acting as the brake. Alright, so for all you guys out there who love everything about your classic Ferrari, trust me, these taillights are what's up. The installation was a breeze, the wiring is perfect, and despite the fact that they look a little bit more modern, they don't compromise the period correct look of the car at all. Go get them.